Dude, it's always the same story. She looks at you like you're some blank canvas for her art project, not like an actual person. You think she sees you? Nah, she sees the imaginary upgraded version of you that exists only in her head. It's like when you order a cheeseburger and get a sad piece of meat with one melted cheese strand. You wanted the picture, but you got reality. Carl Jung, this old school brain scientist, figured this out way before dating apps ruined everything. He said women don't just fall for dudes, they fall for their own mental fan fiction about dudes. And the scary part, they don't even know they're doing it. It's like when your dog barks at its own reflection zero self-awareness. Jung called this the animus, some inner dude blueprint every woman carries around. When it's messed up, it makes women chase bad boys like they're collecting infinity stones. Meanwhile, nice guys get friend-zoned harder than a dude showing up to prom in a light-up Boda. Science even backs this UPA 2021 study found women's brains light up more for mysterious guys than predictable ones. Basically, being boring is evolutionary suicide. Here's the problem. Guys fall for this because nobody teaches them better. You think being wanted means being understood, but really, you're just the latest actor in her rom-com fantasy. And when you stop reading your lines, right? Boom, recast. It's like getting fired from a movie because the director changed the script mid-scene. Jung's solution? Individuation, a fancy word for stop being fake. But most guys never try because it's harder than explaining Bitcoin to your grandma. You gotta face your weak spots, instead of hiding behind some girl's approval. A 2022 UCLA study proved guys who base their worth on female validation have lower testosterone. Your body literally weakens when you simp. Fun fact, Jung said modern men aren't rejected. They voluntarily twist themselves into human origami trying to get chosen. You call it love. Jung called it self-betrayal. Harsh? Yeah. True? Also, yeah. It's like when you realize your cool cousin peaked in high school. Here's the paradox. Women say they want nice guys, but their brains short-circuit for dudes who aren't trying too hard. Harvard researchers found attraction drops 60% when women sense a guy is too available. It's like how cats ignore you until you start ignoring them. Reverse psychology is baked into biology. Bottom line, if you don't figure out who you actually are, you'll keep playing roles until you forget your real name. Don't be that guy. Be the guy who eats the last slice of pizza without apologizing. Metaphorically, mostly. Dude, here's where it gets messed up. Women can smell desperation like a fart in an elevator. That stuff you think makes you good boyfriend material? Always being available, agreeing with everything she says, never standing up for yourself? Yeah, that's the exact recipe for getting dumped. It's like bringing a salad to a barbecue technically correct, but nobody wants it. Jung said the feminine brain doesn't crave comfort, it wants mystery and risk. It's why horror movies make bank even though they're stupid. Women's brains literally get more dopamine from guys they can't fully figure out. Stanford did a study where they showed women pictures of dudes with mysterious faces versus nice guy, smiles the mysterious dudes won by a landslide. Science proves being predictable is worse than wearing socks with sandals. But here's the brutal truth most guys ignore. You're more scared of being alone than being fake. You'd rather lose yourself than lose her. It's like keeping a moldy gym bag because it might still be useful. Jung said, until a man can sit alone with himself without panicking, he'll always be trapped in someone else's story. This individuation thing, it's like doing brain surgery on yourself with a butter knife. You gotta dig out all the weak, insecure crap you've been hiding. And yeah, it's lonely like being the only sober guy at a frat party. People will call you arrogant because you stopped laughing at their bad jokes. But you're not the problem, you're just the mirror showing them what they don't want to see. Fun fact, MRI scans show men who've done real self-work have different brain activity. Their prefrontal cortex, the smart part, lights up when thinking about relationships, while needy dude's amygdala, the freak-out center, goes nuts. Your brain literally upgrades when you stop simping. Women have their own version of this mess too. Jung warned about the animus, that inner dude voice that makes women argue with imaginary points and date guys who treat them like crap. Cambridge researchers found women with daddy issues are 73% more likely to pick unstable partners. It's like buying a broken motorcycle because this time it'll work. Here's the kicker. You think if you love her harder, she'll finally see the real you. But Jung said projection steals reality and replaces it with fantasy. It's like ordering a steak and getting a picture of a steak you can't eat an illusion. The ultimate irony? The woman who called you her hero will eventually call you the villain not because you changed, but because you stopped playing the role she assigned you. You were never you to her, just a stand-in for her imaginary perfect guy. It's like getting fired from a play because the director wanted a musical and you can't sing. Dude, here's the ultimate truth bomb. That voice in your head screaming, "You're nothing without her," is full of crap. Jung said the man who can stand alone, not needing applause or approval, is the only free man. It's like realizing the Matrix is fake, but choosing to stay because the steak tastes good anyway. When you actually do the work to become real, something wild happens. Women sense it like sharks smell blood, except instead of attacking, the right ones get weirdly attracted. Yale researchers proved women rate quietly confident dudes, the ones not begging for attention, as 40% hotter than loud tryhards. Your vibe literally rewires their attraction circuits. Here's the hilarious part. People who used to beg for your validation will suddenly hate you for not needing theirs. Women still stuck in fantasy land will call you emotionally unavailable. Translation, you stop being my puppet and it pisses me off. It's like a magician getting mad when you figure out his tricks. The show only works if you play along. Jung said modern men are spiritually sick from chasing validation. When you say crap like, "I'd die for her," it's not romance. It's you refusing to carry your own soul. UCLA studies show men who base self-worth on female approval have higher cortisol, stress, hormone levels. Your body literally punishes you for simping. Here's the brutal plot twist. When she realizes she can't complete you because no one can, she'll bail. And you'll feel betrayed, but really, you should thank her. It's like your mom finally kicking you out at 30, painful, but necessary. Now you've got two choices. One, blame all women and turn into that bitter dude yelling about females on Twitter. Two, do what Jung said and turn inward, like a ninja meditating on a mountain. The truth? The perfect woman you fantasize about is just a reflection of the parts of yourself you abandoned. It's like chasing a burger commercial when what you really need is actual food. Until you face that, every relationship is just two actors performing for an empty theater. But if you actually do the work, you stop chasing and start attracting real women, the kind who don't need you to fake anything. You'll know her when you meet her because she won't do cheesy rom-com speeches. She'll be like that one teacher who actually challenged you instead of giving participation trophies. Neuroscience fact. Couples in real relationships, not fantasy-based, show synchronized brain waves during conversations. Your brains literally start DJing the same track instead of playing different radio stations. Most guys never get here because it's easier to keep pretending. But if you grow some guts and face yourself, you'll reach this next level zone where women aren't your source of identity anymore. They become teammates, not trophies, like finally playing basketball for love of the game instead of just wanting the championship ring. Jung didn't give you a treasure map. He gave a warning label. Keep faking it, keep suffering, but do the work. Then you become the author of your life instead of some extra in everyone else's movie. And that's when you actually start living no cap, no filter, no acting required.